there, friends. I hope you are doing fantastic. Thank you for joining me for another group session. This one will be for everyone. Now, if you haven't been to a group session with me before, all good, friends. Just understand, not all messages are going to resonate, and that is just fine. If you need a private session, now is your time because I am having my summer sale. All readings and healings are 15% off, so get in on that. No promo code necessary. Just go to my website, kellyfergusonreadings.com. Prices are already built in. Look for the summer sale. And as well, friends, if you enjoy these sessions, please don't forget to support me so I can keep supporting you. Thank you for being here, and thank you for watching all my videos. Okay, friends, so I've had a lot of feedback from people with regards to current energies of what's going on right now. And a lot of people are feeling really stuck. Like, whether it's career, relationship, whatever it is, or even just finding like the path forward. What am I supposed to do? Where am I supposed to be? A lot of people are feeling very, very much in the dark and in the fog. So I thought, why don't we do a reading this week about getting yourselves unstuck and see what comes up for you guys, okay? So I'm gonna do an animal. Oh, damn, here it is already. Huh. Hold on one second, friends. Okay. And my throat already is starting to stop just a little bit. So there very well could be some communication pieces for some of you guys, whether or not you're not speaking your truth, whether or not you're hearing what you're supposed to hear, or whether or not you are communicating properly in order to go the distance to get where you need to be, okay? Sometimes the squeaky wheel gets greased, so that might be why my throat is all of a sudden just talking to me. Now, friends, 3 cards already jumping out. I was only gonna pull 1 animal card to give us an idea about getting unstuck, but in fact, we've got 3 showing up, so let's take a look. Wow, friends, already, seriously. Deer and Pathfinder, one of my faves, right? This is my self-direction animal for me personally, my spirit animal, okay? Now, the deer is the Pathfinder, and it says here, trust your instincts to guide you through this situation. So definitely in terms of being stuck, right away your spirit animals are showing up and advising you that they are trying to lovingly whisper different sort of ideas and things in your mind to get you to go this way or that way. Your intuition is going to play a big piece in this, friends. Now, let's put this into perspective for a minute, okay? Because many times when we're feeling unstuck, it's because we don't see the tangible path forward. What steps do I take? Then what? Then what? But when you use your intuition, you're not using your brain. The brain is going in the back, and you're using your gut to move forward. So if you don't see the steps ahead of you clearly, don't worry. Maybe you're not supposed to at this point, okay? Let's keep going. Butterfly and transformation. I love this. And even speaking to some of the people that have been telling me about these, pieces of them being stuck, this butterfly is that transformation type piece, okay? What it says down here is get ready for a big breakthrough. And we know energetically that anytime that you're feeling stuck, anytime that you're feeling like you can't see the forest through the trees, you don't know where you're going, it's because you are in transformation, you are in change energy, and you're not going to see what it's going to look like outside of this chapter, okay? But that doesn't mean you don't keep going. You must keep going in order to see the difference, okay? Friends, look at these messages. Eagle, trust in your higher self, right? Even here, keyword was trust. A lot of us are being put through really heavy times right now. Why? Because we're supposed to shed these things so that we can expand further, so we can get past this and see what is available to us, okay? The eagle really is the highest flyer out of all the wingeds. Again, one of my beautiful animals showing up for me, friends, okay? Again, trust in your higher self. This is about seeing the long-term big picture of what's coming down the line for you. And again, you may not see it all. So start to think and connect in your heart about what are some of the things on your wish list that you would like to have and how you want that to make you feel. Because if you're in transition now, isn't now the best time to start manifesting what you want it to look like outside of this chapter? Yes, it is, friends. So instead of focusing on being confused, instead of focusing on not being clear about what the path is, why don't you start focusing on what you want to see? Right? Because then you'll be telling the universe exactly what you want and helping the universe to kind of you're paying it forward energetically. So let's go a little bit deeper. So I hope all of those spirit animal messages make sense for all of you, because right away for me it makes total sense. But let's go into a little bit more depth. Okay, I got a plan for you guys. Got a plan. I thought about this in terms of what's the best path to help us move forward when we feel stuck. Okay, so first card, where you're at right now, okay? Plain and simple. Wow, I just looked at the clock, 4:44. Damn, friends. Okay, so where are we at right now for all of our friends who are feeling stuck? Oh, okay, here it is. Boom. Oh, my God. Two of Swords, you being confused, not literally in your mind, in your brain, not knowing which way to turn, not even necessarily having all of the pieces so that you can make an informed decision. And as a result, you're feeling tense, you're feeling high anxiety, you're feeling like you don't know what to do. Wow, isn't this the best card that ever could have come out to talk about that, okay? And as well, friends, please understand, especially where this butterfly and transformation comes out, don't be so hard on yourself because you don't see what's coming down the line or that you don't know what to do. Because when you are in these moments of, you know, confusion or not having the foresight about where things are going to go, because the universe doesn't always tell you everything, the more you get down on yourself, the more you're going to call discomfort to yourself, okay? So try to flip the script on yourself and be like, hey, that's okay because my new chapter is coming. And if you feel like crap now, it can only get better, right? Look at it from that perspective. Things are changing. There's going to be beautiful surprises coming, but hey, you know, why not try looking forward to what those surprises are going to be instead of expecting doom and gloom? Just saying, friends, okay? So what other challenges are we facing right now, and possibly challenges related to other people? This isn't necessarily talking about a relationship, although it could be, but anytime we're moving forward in paths, there's usually people involved, right? Okay, what do we need to know for any relationship challenges on this situation? Boom, there it is. Page of Wands. Okay. So this Page of Wands in terms of challenges with people and individuals is also making me feel that two things. Number one, you might be connected to people who maybe don't have the same amount of skill or tenure or, you know, experience in doing what it is that you've been doing. So I have the feeling that it's possible that you've been taking advice from people who maybe haven't been around the track in the same way you do. Like I said, not having the experience, because sometimes people can talk in a very, you know, flighty, daydreamy type of way, but not necessarily be looking at the hard, tangible things that really are impacting what we need to do, okay? And this also makes me want to feel like, you know, there's evolution coming down the line for you, okay? In terms of starting off new things too, because I feel that because of the influences that other people have had on you, and you possibly trying to peg hole yourself in terms of seeing the successes of other people and therefore going, okay, well that worked, maybe I need to bring that into part of my plan. But I don't think other people's elements are part of your plan. That's not to say that you can't necessarily learn from others and all of that. Absolutely you can. But this is making me feel like the things that are working for other people are outside either what is working for you, or there's different elements to it. It's a different story, okay? And I feel like for you, you are also kind of moving forward in a little bit of uncharted territory for yourself, and possibly not grasping this fully. Like whether you feel insecure, whether you don't feel like you have all the self-esteem here in a new category, or in a new in your new path, okay? Yeah, I definitely feel like that's going on with this Page of Wands here as well. But I can see that you are ready. You are ready to move forward because you're, wow, look at that. You're really ready to move forward, okay? Now, my next card, and I already looked at this, right, in terms of in my brain, where are we at, where are we going? What's holding you back at the end of the day, okay? Now, check this card out because it literally flew out of the deck. Three of Pentacles in reverse. Are you really worried, and this very well might be more career related for some people, this could also have to do with personal finances and such, okay? But are you having fears that, like, I think that there's a money piece here, or of like belief systems about money being scarce or not having enough, or needing to have a certain amount of money to, you know how they talk about like cash on the barrel, right? Like not buying things on credit, but you know, I have to have accumulated this much wealth in order to justify making purchases or doing things for myself. And I feel that some of you do have some of these money belief systems where you feel like, until I put in X amount of time, X amount of hours, I'm just simply not going to get the reciprocation from the universe. And that's simply not true, friends. It is about a vibration. Money is a vibration, just like everything else, okay? So there's definitely some fears here about you not being able to work, or you not being able to make enough money, or fears of collaborating with others or communicating with others in order to be able to find new opportunities, okay? So don't let this stuff hold you back, because this is just like, I don't want to say temporary. Temporary is not the word. It's like a situational thing, right? And things are going to change all the time, whether this is work or collaborating with people, right? People and workplaces and events like this around you are going to be changing your whole life. You should be used to changes happening, okay? And that way, when you're used to these changes happening, it's not going to be as uncomfortable when it does happen, okay? But definitely, there's some money fears holding you back here, or security fears in terms of, can I do this? Can I do this by myself, okay? Now let's take another look on the positive side of things. What motivates you? What are you good at? What do you really want here, okay? What motivates us? What powers do we have within us that can help us be successful in this area of the unknown? Ooh. Okay, hold on here. So, you feel like you've been taking hits left, right, and center, and that you're just at the point of, I think, possibly, dare I say, submission. Like, universe, I give up, right? Like, I don't know what else to do. I don't know what else you've given me. I also feel that there's still, for you, I feel like what's happening here is, I hate to be this jerk who says this, but I really feel like the universe is trying to show you through the steps that you've taken just how strong you are, just how tough you are, how you can stand in the face of adversity and still hold your own, even though inside you might feel like, oh man, I don't know if I got it in me anymore. This stuff that's coming up for you is really trying to say, start to grasp the fact that there's going to be some continued challenges here, because when you take a look around, even though some things are changing, you are still 100% intact here, okay? So check this out. 2 cards came out for like motivation. This might seem funny for motivation, okay? But 10 of Swords, all right? I want to say you take a look at it and keep on ticking, you know what I mean? Because this is also showing mental exhaustion and feelings, mental exhaustion, but feelings of like, I just don't want to be in this anymore, okay? Because you've tried certain ways to crack out of this and to do different things, but you're not getting any different changes. So the universe is also trying to say, when the same thing happens over and over, does it motivate you to keep doing it? No, it doesn't. So maybe you need to try a different avenue altogether rather than beating your head over the same thing. Why? Because it is a challenge. Now this is saying 5 of Swords, Wands. This is saying that the challenge is still going to be here, but also you kind of like a challenge. I think you're the sort of person that thrives on not necessarily time commitments or a deadline per se, but I feel like when you have the dog nipping at your heels, so to speak, you do your best work. You're not like just, taking it easy and all of that. And right now, the dog is definitely nipping at your heels, okay? Okay, so keep going, because you're gonna need that motivation and energy to do it, okay? Where are we going to find support for you? Finding support. Where do we find support? Did a card flip up already? Yeah, there it is. Oh, yeah, 6 of Cups. Lovely. From home, from family. And even if this isn't like blood family or relatives are around you, have a little faith in your friends, okay? Connect with people who you love, who love you, who support you, who want to see you happy, and that also give you these feelings of nostalgia. Whether this is old friends, again, legitimately family, all of that, even friends that feel like family. Lean on your friends for help. Okay, what is this all about? Here we go. Okay, so decisions to make. What should you do? What should you do? What should you do? What should we do with all of this? What do we need to do? What decisions to be made? Wow, holy smokes. Aww. Yes. Please do not be afraid of fear, my friends. This is just okay, check this out, okay? And this is also telling me the outcome for you too. So, with regards to decisions to make, the Judgment card comes out, okay? It's time to get out of your head and time to get out of the idea of it's supposed to be like this, it has to be like this, they're gonna think this of me if I don't do this, ABC, 1, 2, 3. What needs to happen is you need to start thinking about what it is that you feel good about, right? You have these fears that are moving forward forward. You are under some time, not necessarily time pressures, but you're definitely under pressure. Why are you kicking yourself for being put into a situation that is stressful, that has anxiety? This is about you going with the flow and relinquishing some of this control. Again, trusting, right? Relinquish some of this control and allow yourself to just move forward and see what the universe is trying to present you, because it's big. This is also major arcana, talking about divine timing. And look what also came out with it. Devil in reverse. You are taking some time to crack out of the old version of yourself, the old version that is fear-based, the old version that makes decisions out of safety nets and feeling like, what is the guaranteed win, okay? But you're not going to get that when you make these big giant changes. What is your outcome? Oh my God, look at this. 7 of Cups and the Knight of Cups. Friends, you feel like you have no options. You feel like you're stuck. All of that. Look at this. Options are going to be available. Options for working. Options for continual choices. Options for you to decide what you want that path to look like. But it's not available to you yet. But it won't be available unless you keep going and if you don't have faith, okay? And the Knight of Cups. Everything that you want has the ability to come forward for you. But you also have the ability to alter what that vibration is going to feel like by you using your energy right now. So like I said, pay it forward energetically. Follow what is right for you based on your instincts. You are having a big breakthrough. As you break out of that cocoon, it is going to be uncomfortable to stretch your new wings and all of that. But friends, it is okay. Go through that, because at the end of the day, your higher self is guiding you along this path. Have trust. Have faith, and stop judging yourself. Do the work to be able to say goodbye to those old thoughts and feelings that were holding you back, and it's all going to be in your hands. This is wonderful, friends. Don't feel stuck. You're not stuck. You're just in transition. Friends, I hope that this reading was helpful for you and helps give you some motivation and also a little bit of insight to show you that you're really closer than you think you are. If you enjoy this session, please don't forget to come back next week for your next group session. I'll be here for you. Thank you, friends.